When a society teaches young girls that they need to cover their hair and their bodies in order to avoid male attention and male temptation, what that essentially programs little girls to do is prioritize male imagination over being present in their own bodies. And I said this before and I'm gonna say it again. The concept of modesty teaches little girls that what's going on in the male brain about her is more important than how she feels being in her body, being alive in her body. It is incredibly dehumanizing to tell a girl that there is something inherently shameful about her body and therefore she needs to cover it in order for a male to have less tempting thoughts about her. When we know that the more covered you are, the more a man has to the imagination. That's why they always say leave something to the imagination. Why on earth are we teaching little girls to abandon being present in their body and go live in a male brain? When the male brain is a disgusting, sadistic, repulsive place to be. You want your little girl perceiving herself through the eyes of a grown man because why? Because why? Since when did we decide that the male imagination is so important that our bodies do not deserve our full presence because it disgusts us to realize how we're being perceived through the male eye, through the male brain? I genuinely get disgusted when I think about this because that's what the patriarchy wants. The patriarchy wants to siphon feminine energy, and they do that by causing women to feel shame and disgust about being present in their bodies because they have prioritized perceiving themselves through the male brain instead of being present in their own bodies. That is why I advocate for showing skin. Because showing skin says, I don't care about your imagination. This is what I look like and I'm not ashamed of it. Whatever thoughts a man wants to have after doesn't matter to me because guess what? I know what I look like. I know what I look like and I know I look good. And if you're thinking about me, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I don't care because you're just a random guy. Because you're just a rando. As long as we have a society that convinces women that they're just so pure and precious and diamonds aren't available for everybody to touch and you need to be covered up so that a male doesn't cause you impurity by touching you, then we are always going to have a civilization of women who feel disgusted by their bodies. And when women feel disgusted by their bodies, they abandon them. And when women abandon their bodies become vessels for the patriarchy. So that is exactly how the patriarchy siphons feminine energy. It starts with putting you, a woman, into the mind of a man. Because once you go there, once you start living in the brain of a man, you are disgusted with yourself. But guess what? You're not a man. You're not a man. You're a girl, which means what's going on in your brain and what's going on in your body is your reality, is your life, is the most important thing for you. So why are you abandoning that to go live in a random loser guy's brain? Who cares about this guy? Who cares about him? Genuinely, who cares about him? The only reason why women are okay with modesty is because they've been convinced that showing your body reduces your value. Why? Because when a man can see your body, he's no longer entitled to his imagination. He can just see your body. But when he can't see your body, there's an allure of mystery, right? It's more sexualizing, it's more objectifying to cover up than it is to just show skin and be present in your body. Because why? Are you prioritizing the thoughts that a man is gonna have about you before he sees the actual shape of your body over just knowing what your body looks like and being present and being awake in it and being alive in it and operating in the world, being present in your body without shame, without disgust? Because you've accepted yourself fully. Because you've accepted the fact that you're a woman. You've accepted the fact that you have a woman brain and a woman body and you're allowed to be present in it.